With details on a future WWE event and more, this is Wrestling Rambles. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Before we get into the rest of the video, don't forget to press that like button and make sure you subscribe to Wrestling Rambles with notifications on. When it comes to a WWE event taking place in Australia next year, Ringside News wrote that WWE is likely to return to Australia in the second half of 2025 for another event, following this year's Elimination Chamber. After successfully hosting the Elimination Chamber 2024 premium live event in Perth this past February, indications suggest WWE is planning another major event in the region. According to the Sunday Times/West Australian, WWE and the Cook government are in negotiations for a potential return to Perth in 2025. While the government has been cautious about revealing details, the expectation is that the event will take place in the second half of 2025. However, it's not confirmed whether this would be another premium live event or something different. Tourism Minister Rita Safiati mentioned that the government is consistently seeking unique and exclusive events to attract visitors to the state. She emphasized the popularity of events like UFC and WWE, pointing out their effectiveness in drawing large audiences to the region. We are constantly pursuing these types of unique and exclusive events that attract visitors to our beautiful state, particularly ones that we know are incredibly popular like UFC and WWE. We'll have to wait and see whether WWE will be holding yet another premium live event in Australia next year. Considering WWE's good relationship with Australia, fans can expect a major event in the land down under again soon enough. After all, Elimination Chamber will be taking place in another country next year, although the location hasn't been finalized yet. Going over former WWE announcer Samantha Irvin's response to fans, Ringside News wrote that one fan tweeted out to say the way people been talking about Ricochet since he left WWE is weird, man. This got a few replies as fans seem to agree with the sentiment. Another fan fired off a reply to this as they said, his replies to his posts are concerning. Irvin replied, actually, we just aren't allowed to respond. No matter what people say, any response looks bad. Another fan would level an accusation at Samantha Irvin, saying this to her significant other. I'm sorry, Ricochet, I just found out that your wife Samantha Irvin is a gold digger. The reason why I know this is because she said this in a tweet. My husband is a millionaire, so yes, I don't have to do a job I don't like anymore. Irvin replied, kind of doesn't work when you were with them before they became a millionaire. The fan then said, did you even read what I just quoted? I'm not against seeing women succeed. I'm telling Ricochet the truth about his wife. Samantha responded, I said it because people dog my husband every day. Say they hope we break up, say he isn't man enough for me, but he is the one who cares for me, supports me. He is successful. I am proud. I love him. He knows this. Don't be mad because I'm gonna get him to take me to see Whoopi as Miss Hannigan and Annie in New York City for my birthday. The fan then wrote, I did that so Ricochet can realize what she recently said. And Irvin replied, he said it first. He actually told me, honey, I'm a millionaire. You don't have to go to work anymore if you don't enjoy announcing. I said, oh my god, yes. But I will miss having the best seat in the house and watching my colleagues kick ass.
At me, and whenever you're ready, put your right hand and your left hand in the box and let me know.
Whoa, I got it!
Wait, why is it jiggly?
It is.
Oh
my god! It's a nice face! Did you feel
Is it like a skull?
Yes! You feel the eyeballs?
No, I'm too scared to feel. It's eyeballs?
Alright, take the box off and take a look.
Wait. Oh, it's that's a nose. Oh, that's the nose. It's a nose. You got a booger.
Oh god.
It's like a skull with like.
Yeah, it's moving. It's just moving.
Yeah, take the box off.
Okay.
I just
It's a dog.
I know a booger at his mouth.
Staying on the topic, this was said by Ringside News in regards to more potential allegations coming to light against WWE. WWE is once again embroiled in legal controversy, this time with the revival of the decades-old Ring Boy scandal. Vince and Linda McMahon are at the heart of a new lawsuit, which has brought a new spotlight to the decades-old Ring Boy scandal. Now, even more may come forward. The newly filed lawsuit represents 5 survivors, identified as John Does, who allege they were while working for WWE. The plaintiffs, referred to as Ring Boys, claimed they were groomed and by Mel Phillips, a former WWE ring crew boss and announcer. Lee Cole, the brother of former WWE ring boy Tony Cole, shed additional light on the scandal during an interview with WrestleNomics. He detailed how he believes his brother was misrepresented by attorneys during the initial handling of the case, and how WWE used its financial influence to control the outcome. He also predicted that more former ring boys may come forward in light of the current lawsuit and the growing list of allegations against Vince McMahon. I'm sure more ring boys will come forward, and believe me, I know they are coming forward, Cole stated. This lawsuit adds to the mounting legal troubles for WWE and Vince McMahon. The company is already facing a separate lawsuit from former employee Janelle Grant, who has accused McMahon of assault and trafficking. Only time will tell if more former ring boys join this crusade against McMahon. Going over Dave Meltzer's perspective on the booking in AEW, Wrestling Inc. wrote that since the final moments of AEW Wrestle Dream earlier this month, namely Jon Moxley putting either a temporary or permanent end to Bryan Danielson's in-ring career, all hell has broken loose. The Blackpool Combat Club, led by Moxley, is focused on burning down the very company that gave Moxley a new home after leaving WWE and rebuilding it in their image. Other members of the AEW locker room remain vigilant in restoring order, but so far all they've been met with is disarray and anguish. In this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer assessed BCC's importance versus AEW and whether the storyline remains explosively entertaining or has become lukewarm. Based on his examination, Meltzer began his newsletter by stating that while they are focusing on the younger talent within AEW, which is good, the current booking is problematic, adding that BCC is very much like the NWO with their babyface challengers. The conglomeration, Dark Order, Jeff Jarrett's crew, Top Flight, and Daniel Garcia looking weak and not so hot right now. A paradigm shift could be looming with Orange Cassidy, who Garcia and Chuck Taylor have noted could be the final nail in the BCC coffin. So far, Cassidy is the only man enlisted who has beaten Moxley before in championship situations, like their international title match at Full Gear last year, after watching Taylor get taken out on a stretcher during the closing moments of AEW Dynamite. An unhinged Cassidy promised to take care of this issue at Friday Night Dynamite. As far as the top baby faces of the company are concerned, Meltzer noted that guys like Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay have their crosses to bear with MVP and Shelton Benjamin, as well as Kyle Fletcher and the Don Callis family respectively. Strickland returned at Wrestle Dream after his 4th barbaric showdown with Hangman Adam Page at All Out in September to dismiss, joining MVP and Benjamin's newly reimagined Hurt Business. Benjamin and Strickland are set to face off. Also at Wrestle Dream, Fletcher cost Ospreay a second reign with the International Championship, allowing Konosuke Takeshita to pick up his first title in AEW. Fletcher laid out a challenge to Ospreay to settle their differences, but Ospreay is yet to accept. After their rivalries have concluded, there is no indication of whether they'll be involved with the BCC storyline. There is one name that hasn't been mentioned recently, Darby Allin. Moxley, who cost Allin his AEW World Championship match at Wrestle Dream, has not been seen since the pay-per-view event. Allin, who won a singles rematch against longtime rival Brody King, has been hiding in the shadows lately. Prior to Wrestle Dream, many had speculated, including Meltzer, Meltzer that Allen was within arm's reach of becoming the newly crowned champion. However, those plans have changed. That does not mean Allen will not return as a top contender for the title soon. Meltzer's overall concern is that this storyline has not established a hero for people to believe in, which will soil the growth that could come from this feud. However, that could change after Cassidy's planned confrontation against BCC on Dynamite. Mentioning the dress code that WWE employees had to follow, Ringside News wrote that WWE creative team members face significant pressure to produce high-quality content for the company's programming. Along with their responsibilities behind the scenes, they are also required to adhere to a strict dress code while on the job. According to a document obtained by Rolling Stone, WWE mandated that male employees wear suits, while female employees were required to wear skirts, dresses, or pantsuits. Additionally, all employees were instructed to keep their shoes shined at all times. For years, it has been known that WWE enforces a dress code, especially for its superstars, who are expected to arrive at events in business attire. In the past, fines have been issued to those who failed to comply with this policy. WWE has long maintained a professional environment, and part of that involves ensuring that employees, including the creative team, dress in a manner that reflects the company's image. This recent report sheds light on the specific expectations placed on backstage staff regarding their appearance. The document referenced by Rolling Stone could be from a time before Triple H assumed control of WWE's creative direction, so it is unclear whether that dress code has changed under his leadership. With more allegations expected to surface against WWE and more, this is Wrestling Rambles. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report.